Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little while. I've been meaning to make a video for a little while, but this one shouldn't be very long. I keep meaning to do a 1 year review. There's really not much to it. I mean, you guys have seen the video you guys have seen the videos since I've gotten this truck. The only thing we really have left, or I have left, is in the next month or so, I'm going to get that lift put in here. I'm going to get those really nice. Well, you'll see the stickers I'm putting on the rear doors, and then my fog lights, I'm going to switch those out to they're driving lights now. I'm going to switch them out to a fog, which is basically the same lens, just an amber or a yellow colored lens. But anyways, guys, year review, it's a little bit over. June was a year, so obviously we're a little past the the year mark. But it's been great, guys. I've got 338,000 miles on this truck now. And when I bought the truck, all the services have been done, like everything, the hoses, the belts, the timing, and all that stuff. But apparently they missed it doing the thermostat. So I did the thermostat like a month ago, and I would say on the scale of 1 to 10 on this truck, the thermostat's probably a 3. I mean, it's just ever so slightly harder than doing an oil change. So I was very fortunate with that. Um, Other than that, I haven't had to replace anything on this truck. I've obviously put wheels and tires on there. These tires have about 8 or 9,000 miles on them, and they got a ton of tread left. Of course, I rotate the crap out of them, so that helps. But as far as things I've done, the wheels, the tires, the camper, obviously, the tire mount on the back with the tire. Let's see, I'll swivel it a little bit so you can see that tire mount. There's the tire mount on the back. That's probably the one thing that this truck has that it definitely never needed, because that spare tire, even though it's only a 275/70 17, would fit underneath the back. It wouldn't be a big deal. So if I were going to take something off this truck and I needed quick cash, that'd be probably the easiest way to get some quick cash, because that rigged spare tire carrier, not only was it not cheap, but I could still get some pretty decent money out of it, I think. So oh, and I also did the headlights and the corner lamps to match. They're like a smoky gray color. You've seen them in the other videos. Crap, I don't know. I had the front two windows tinted. Crap, I don't really. Oh yeah, I would say the main thing I've done interior wise is the head unit, because it had a CD and factory tape deck, which is fine, obviously. But I didn't end up going with a head unit with the CD player, because they were like another $300 just for the CD player. So wasn't something I wanted to spend money on at the moment. But I had a backup camera added back here on the spare tire carrier, and I also had the satellite radio added. So and I can also use the phone, and it has the steering wheel controls. So all that stuff's been done. So when I back up, I can actually see where I'm backing up this tank. Man, other than that, it's been great. The paint's in awesome shape. I think if I were going to do something and I were going to paint something, I would probably have the hood and some of the front clip painted to get some of those rock chips gone, and then maybe I'd clear bra it. But other than that, I'm probably going to change those side steps. Those chrome side steps have to go. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to put there, because I don't want to spend a ton of money. Because if I'm going to spend a ton of money, I might as well get rock sliders. So I think I'm just going to get something very comparable, but in black. So we'll just probably try to figure out how to. Well, we'll get those, and then we'll put them on about the same time we put the lift on, because the truck will be in the air. So it'd probably be the easiest time to do the swap on those. So when we do the lift, we'd be doing the lift, the fog lights, and probably the side steps. I might even just take the side steps off when it's in the air, in anticipation of putting the other side steps on. So other than that, guys, I think that's pretty much it. It's been a great truck on this 1 year. I mean, I don't put a ton of miles on it. I had 323, almost 324,000 on it when I got it. So I put over 10,000 miles on it, but they've been easy miles. It parks a lot. In the next year or so, I'm going to try to afford a little car to zoom around in to keep the truck and gas mileage down on the truck. So I think the only things that are coming in the near future are the suspension, just to kind of get it up and leveled out and looking good, so I can go some places all the other guys can. Maybe get a nice front skid plate to match. Um, all those chrome emblems that say Tundra and stuff are gonna go away eventually, so it'll probably be just debadged. Um, People do exhaust. I'm not doing any exhaust. I don't think it needs to be any louder. I don't really know. I don't really want to hear my truck like that. If I had like one of those fancy TRX Dodges with the 6.3 Hemi supercharged, yeah, I'd probably want some exhaust. But let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's been a great truck for the year that I've had it, a little over a year. It's pretty much what I expected. I'm glad I don't have the roof curtain airbags. I'm glad I don't have that VSC, the stability control. I don't have any of that in here. I just basically have the important things: power windows, door locks, cruise, air tilt. I've got the huge moonroof. I've got the rear window that goes down. Oh, that's one thing I'm going to add later in the year too. If I don't do anything else later in the year past this lift, I'm definitely going to have some remote start added. And I might add some heated seats and go find some factory switches so it looks all OEM. But other than that, I'd contemplated on doing some leather. I may or may not do that. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to add a CB radio eventually. But before the CB radio comes, I'm probably going to do a Wii boost later in the year. So when we're out in the middle of nowhere and we have 1 or 2 bars of signal, maybe we'll get another couple bars of signal. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning into these videos, even though they're only one take videos. I don't do any editing. I'd like to get out and do some adventures and do some editing. I got some friends that do YouTube, and they've given me the scoop on where to start, but I don't really want to spend $1,000 on a Mac computer, and then you got to buy a minimum of $300 or $400 GoPro or something to go with it. Everybody's got a damn drone, so I've got a drone. I just haven't used it. It's pretty budget, but I think it'll work. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Here's the wind's shaking the camera a little bit. But other than that, guys, it's been a great truck for this year. I keep saying I'm going to, but I need to give you guys an interior rundown on the inside of that camper. I need to have somebody hold the camera while I set the roof up and go in it, and you guys can see the inside. It's a queen bed. It's quite comfy. Yeah, it's been quite a blessing in comparison to using a ground tent. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna try to think of some other videos to do. I don't have a whole lot of ideas. I know somebody asked me to do an interior one, so I'll probably do a quick interior video. But other than that, guys, I thank you guys for tuning in and listening to me ramble on. I'm sure half of you guys aren't even going to listen to most of this, but for the ones that do, I appreciate you. And please hit that like, hit that subscribe if you could. We're, I think, at 292 now. We're almost at 300, so it'd be cool to hit that 300. And then I think the next milestone is 500, and then in my opinion, it's 1,000. So, yeah, I think some of that subscriber base will climb when I start doing some snow camping. People seem to like the snow stuff. So, anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, guys. Double V's. Peace.